Hey guys, here's part two of the show. I've got Bob Reny from .ai. I think these guys are super cool.
Okay, and Bob, tell me about .ai.
AI is an organization focused on edge information and context. So you have a box that's been delivered to a warehouse, and it's usually put into a staging area and then scanned in and then moved into a storage location within the warehouse at some point. That initiates that arrival and manifest or bill of lading that arrives from transportation company initiates this entire process, but it requires manual intervention into the warehouse and management. And then the same thing, if a customer orders that product and it needs to be restaged and then reshipped out, it initiates another set of actions that needs to happen. But again, requiring manual intervention of scan. I've received it, I've moved it, this is a new location, all this stuff.
You're literally talking about people standing there with the scanners that you see at a grocery store and self-checkout going, boop, boop,
yeah, same kind of scans that are reading QR codes, barcodes, or even RFID, the ultra wideband RFID solution.
Right. Now, Thomas Friedman told us the world was going to be flat because of RFID. That didn't come to fruition, did it?
That's right. So you take that intelligence and move it into an automated plane to where you take an asset tag on a hard plastic system like this. Now this becomes a 2.4 gigahertz beacon that says, I'm here. And it's passively charged using our radio technology. Let me grab the bin. So we have our system right here that is, we call it our zero infrastructure mesh bridge. And it creates its own wireless mesh across its own, and then connects to a gateway into our SaaS cloud service. So the end of hand scanning has arrived with this device.
Got it. Okay. And then if I can, so I want, just for frame of reference, when you showed the chip, I want to put up my business card next to it because the chip is like half the size of a business card.
Yes.
That's easily the smallest I've seen in the market. Like, I haven't seen anything this kind of cutting edge, this sort of simple. It's amazing. That's where I'm getting to, I guess, is like what type of signal are you using to get, because that chip is literally that big. How are you making this all work?
So that chip charges in two spectrums, either 900 megahertz LoRa band or the 2.4 gigahertz BLE microwave band.
Okay.
That it charges passively from the air. And then once it's got a charge, it then seeks its own association to a wireless network. It's got a call home function. So it connects over 2.4 gigahertz to our Zen bridge and then to a cloud service that then we start to extract the information we need from that device.
How did you get into this, man?
I started out in cybersecurity and retired. And my twin brother, who started .ai, he's like, hey, we want to grow big and grow fast, and why don't you come over and run sales and marketing for us?
So the one question I ask every guest is, if you're talking to a new or recent college grad, and they say, I'm thinking about supply chain, what do you tell them?
So thinking about supply chain, first thing, if you want to grow and grow big, volunteer for everything. Say, I need a volunteer, raise your hand. Sometimes you're going to be pushing a broom. Other times you're going to be learning about new technology that needs to get deployed, and you'll be right at the front of the line on how it gets deployed in your organization. And that was how I stepped up into cybersecurity and then into logistics was, hey, I'll try it. Let's see what it does. And always want to learn.
Got it.
That you're going to learn from your peers, and don't be afraid to ask questions. At some point, you're going to be answering those same questions later.
So I've seen lots of companies try to do this, and it's been tags that are too big or too expensive. What's been customer feedback when you present this?
It's a good question. I would say most customers are a little, they're like, you can really do that. And I'm like, yes, we can. And we've proven the point with, we did pilots and worked with the Defense Logistics Agency. Our partnership with Worth Industry and our go-to-market plan with them to scale horizontally in manufacturing is a significant change to the market, saying that this is going to change most organizations and how they interact with their supply chain pre and post manufacturing.